33. All right, guys, sorry about that. We had some connection issues. We are back, though. It looks like we have some people starting their hot laps. EGC Sparky is on the soft compounded tires in this short qualifying session, putting on a lap. He's going through Sector 1 right now.
Yeah, not far behind him on the hards is actually Chandler, so already seeing some difference in strategies here. Already one on hards, one on softs. I'm sure with somebody on the mediums as well.
Yeah, this here at France, the tires are very different from each other. There's a lot of time difference between the softs and the mediums and the hards, and the strategies could really affect the race. Now, I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain at all, or we're expecting any conditions like light rain, heavy rain, whatever it is. So this could shake up the race completely. Oh, and EGC Sparky is around. He went in that corner a little bit too hot, paid the price for it. Who else do we got here on a hot lap?
Yeah, Chandler's about to come through the final penultimate corner here.
Yep, you're right. Let's see what Chandler Seda is. He's very He's a very consistent driver and has been all season long. I've picked him in the and he since his first time. A 1:31.2. Very nice time from him on the hard compound tire. Did that count, Corey?
Yeah.
By chance? Okay, because it didn't show up on my screen. Hold up. Okay. And Boss Cookie goes second, and then followed by B-Dunk, and Andre Muir is 2 seconds off the pace. He probably had some problems during the lap. BRL Jared is coming up to the line now. He goes fourth.
Yeah, I gotta say, it looked like a great overall lap from Chandler. I was on board for most. He made pretty much no mistakes except for maybe one small one. I want to say it's turn 13 or 12. But
Zealand Ryan goes to second. He's 4/10 away from Chandler Seda. And Caspita V12 is on a hot. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Might be someone getting out of someone's way, and it does look like that. Hooplicious on the hard compound tire goes to third, and
Drolix to P2.
Goes to P2. Yeah. So good laps from them out of the gate here in this short qualifying session with about 12 minutes to go. We got Caspita right now. We're riding on board with him. He's on the soft compound tire. Who else is out there? Alan Hugo. That's another. That's a new face. I haven't seen him in a while in BRL, especially in this split Tier 1. I'm sorry, Tier 1. He goes yellow flag in Sector 3.
Yeah, good lap there from Boss Cookie. Yeah, that is 2 laps, but the hards definitely are ones you can probably go 2 laps on. So.
Yeah, Corey. I mean, the last couple of weeks when me and Dan have been commentating, our biggest story is where the McLarens will finish, because they have not had a very good at all. I think last week Sparky did get a 7th place. Cannot speak tonight. A 7th place finish on the board with some as Cass around the final corner and goes 6th. Actually, he was on the medium tires. Why is that? All right. It was showing he was on the softs. That's different. Okay. We got Andre. We're riding on board Andre Muir now. Looks to be. He's not on the hot lap. Who else is on a hot lap? Oh, Ham Newton is on a hot lap right now on the hard compound tires. Goes in the long right-hander. Pretty smooth through there. Corey, are you seeing anything out here?
Yeah, I was just on board with Ham as well. I know Sparky hopped over onto the hards, and he's up ahead a little bit. He's going into about to be in Sector 2, and he's on the hards now.
Actually, I'm
so
gonna cut you off right there. Ham Newton through the final corner. Let's see what he does. DRS activated. He goes up to 7th. 6/10, almost 7/10 away from Chandler's time, his teammates. But those two are very consistent drivers, like I said earlier about Chandler. Actually, BRL Jared actually goes up to 2nd. Very good lap out of him on the hard compound tires. Looks like Casper is coming up here on a lap. This looks like a pretty good lap. Smooth at the final corner. DRS activated. To the line, 6th place, jumps up 3 positions. Good for him. Good for him. Who else? Next, Stalos is coming through the corner now in the final corner. Smooth. 10th. Will he move up? Oh wow, he goes
all the way
second.
to P2.
That's a great lap out of Next Stalos. Or yeah. Let's say it.
Yes.
Oh, VRS Drolix actually goes fastest. 1:31.2. Very good lap out of him. VRL Jared's now on a lap. That kind of looks like an in lap, to be honest. Who else is out here? Hooplicious is on an out lap. We'll stick. Nah, we'll go to his teammate. Oh, he's going. B-Dunk's going in the pits.
I believe Chandler's on his 2nd lap now. He's coming through sector 2.
It's Chandler. Yes, he is. Like he's on the lap.
He gets a little wide there. Not sure if it was considered a corner cut, but continues on. Looks like he's pushing very hard, and according to the Delta, he is up by 0.5 So
yeah, it looks nice and smooth as he goes into that long, sweeping right-hander. Yeah, he looks on it tonight. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 3. Corey, have you caught that, or is it just someone getting out of someone's way?
no, I wasn't not quite sure. It's already back to green flag, so I'm gonna go with someone just getting out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, we're riding on board Chandler Sater right now, coming through the final corner right now. Nice and smooth through there. This looks like a pretty quick lap. Where does he go? He goes to pole.
P1. Back to P1 for him, 30.86.
Very good lap out of him.
He's 4/10 out.
Yeah, actually, Hooplicious is on the lap right now. He's going through sector 1. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure. EGC Sparky, oh, he's back down on the lap. Ham Newton's on the lap, though.
Yeah, let's see if D-Runner can get out of the way for him. Looks like he gets out of the line.
Oh,
it's a little squirrely in the exit there, but I think across the line.
Okay.
Not faster. It was faster, but it looks like he invalidated.
Yeah, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty still there. After quali, I need to change one of the settings. I'm new to this. I've really never streamed before. I'm usually Danny Stevens' sidekick or pit lane reporter, but I had to step up tonight, and Corey's here to help us out. There's not really much action going on right now. Warden's on a lap, down in 17. He hasn't put in a lap yet. He goes to sector 2, almost to the sector 3 now. Also, I think I missed a hot lap from Alan Hugo. He looks like he's jumped up into second.
Oh yeah. Yeah, both Mercedes looking really good.
Really squirrely in his Ferrari. Mean Fern's also on a hot lap on the hard compound tires. Oh, and VSR Drolix goes to second, beats his teammate out.
He's up to a 30.9, but that's after 5 laps. Those tires aren't going to be perfect going into the race. Now they do last a good amount of laps, but 5 laps already on him. He's probably going to have to do, if he starts on those tires, he will have to go to the mediums to the end if he wants to make it a one-stop.
And Warden actually goes to 7th. I missed that. We're riding on board of BRL Aldiford Jr. He's going through sector 3. looks pretty smooth. Looks pretty smooth.
Looks like he abandoned the lap, maybe. No. No, I think he.
No, I think he's.
I think he did abandon the lap, but I think he's going for one now, maybe.
Yeah, he abandoned it. Yeah, I think he is going for one now. Actually, we're gonna bring that up, Corey. We're riding on board Mead Fern. He's going. Oh, he's B-Dunk's about ready to get going a lap. And B-Dunk is the first, one of the first ones to go on the medium tire to set a lap.
Chandler is out on the mediums now. He's on his out lap.
B-Dunk is a very. Oh, B-Dunk's going in. B-Dunk is a very quick driver. I've known him for a long time, through racing with him for years. Yellow flag, sector 1. Chandler's on the outlap on the mediums, like you said earlier. Deer Hunter's also on the lap.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch his delta, but I'm pretty sure he's just coming in. Yeah, I think he's coming in. He's probably gonna. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go for the medium strat. A couple might go for the soft strat just because they think they can. If they can make the hards last and they're quick enough on those hards, I mean, it's definitely still a possible one stop. But those hards are gonna be really dead near the end of the race, and those softs will go off pretty quick with all that extra fuel.
Yeah, Corey, it's the strategy is definitely going to be interesting throughout the race. We're riding on board Boss Cookie right now. A little bit of lockup there coming through sector 1. Ooh, a little bit slidey. It's all good though. He's on the medium compound tire. That medium compound tire, like you were saying, Corey, is probably the best strategy to go. Mediums to hards. And he goes through the chicane. Gets back on the power as he's going down the straightaway. There's a lot of people in the pits right now. They're all waiting till the death of the session.
Yeah, with only 3 minutes left, most people are going to be pulling out within the next 40 seconds.
That's why we needed a pit lane reporter tonight, Corey.
Yeah.
And Boss Cookie is coming
just
through. Oh, and he's
just
backed
abandons.
off. He just abandons. That was. I mean, he did have a few moments there throughout the lap, and that's probably why he abandoned.
Chandler,
going by
I did not look at any of the delta, but it does, according to what he's at now, it does look like he is
Oh,
up
he's going.
Sure.
No, he's going really, really quick now. Chandler, oh, sliding the back end out. This is going to be a low 30. Good lap. 30.0. What a lap from Chandler Seda. VSR Dralix is on an outlap. Who else is on an outlap? They're all.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people should be pulling out
soon.
right about now if they're going for another lap. It's gonna be a very clustered track, but.
Yeah, Boston's actually going out right now. He's on another flyer this time. There's a little bit of a cut.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it gave it to him or not. He's definitely still pushing.
Oh, he's really pushing it through sector 1. He's up 4/10 on his original time.
It's got a whole second and a half to make up on Chandler though, so
yeah.
Or at least get to his teammate. He's got to push it. Only a few tenths, but on the different compounded tire, yeah, it's definitely got a lot of work.
Ham Newton is on the lap. I'm surprised to see Ham Newton down there. I mean, he probably had a bad time on the hard compound tire, but all these guys are putting on the mediums and going a lot faster, so this is going to shake up the whole grid from what you're seeing right now. As Hooplicious goes through the long sweeping right-hander in the 3rd sector. Let's get that out of there. Yellow flag, sector 2. Corey, do you have any reporting on that? There's just someone getting out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna hold you. I'm just gonna hold you right now. Hooplicious is through, and he goes to 3rd, about 5/10 off of Chandler's time.
Cookie up to 2nd as well. 30.6 as well.
out lap for Alan Hugo. Who else is on the lap? ERS Ham Newton is going through that long sweeping right-hander.
Yeah, I believe he's the next one to come through on the mediums here. And it actually looks like he's saving up.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he's going to go for another run, it looks like.
Yeah,
Smart man.
Saved up enough fuel and got the tires nice and warm. He's going for one last lap. Putting it all on the line right here.
All right, so who's the first one? It looks like
Believe
Alan
it
Hugo
is.
Is it Drolix? It is Drolix. Drolix coming through the last corner. He opens the DRS
Looks
now.
like about a mid 30 or so.
line.
30.2 up to
Oh.
P2. Not quite there with Chandler, but Chandler also on another lap, and he is a 10th up coming into the penultimate corner now.
Let's see what Chandler can do here.
Does look like a low 29 possibly. 29.9.
Oh, wow.
Does go faster.
It is a very, very good time out of Chandler. Hooplicious is now opening the DRS. He's in fourth right now. Can he improve? Yes, he does. He jumps Boss Cookie for third. Here comes Alan Hugo.
Done.
Alan Hugo opens the
Hugo
DRS.
definitely
Here
up on
he
his lap
comes.
time. Up to P3 as well, right there with his
Alan.
teammate. Like next we have Stylo coming through.
Comes to the line. It does not look like a very good lap. Will he improve? Yes, he will. To sixth.
Stylo right behind him, 7th coming through now. It does look like he's up on his time. He jumps Warden again, back to P6.
BRL Jared is coming.
Mean for an up to
now,
7.
Followed by his teammate. And BRL Jared goes 5th. New Zealand Ryan goes 4th. Mean Fern. Oh yeah, he's already.
Ham Newton to
line.
5th now.
No, and the session is over.
A lot of laps coming through at the end, changing up the order. Let's see what it ended up being. I believe pole does go to Chandler still with the 29.9.
Yes, 29.9. So the grid goes like this: Chandler in first, Drolix in second, Hugo in third, New Zealand Ryan in fourth, Ham Newton in fifth, Hooplicious, BRL Jared, Boss Cookie, Stay Low, and Deer Hunter are your top 10.
And as expected, they are
B-Dunk.
all on the mediums. Definitely
Until
the
you
preferred
get down
strategy.
to B-Dunk, who's in 14th, and he's actually in the hard compounded tire.
Yeah, but starting outside the top 10, I'd like to see what they think would be the best strategy for them with starting on fresh tires.
Yeah, Corey. Who do you think is, as we sit here and wait, we like to do something. Who's your driver to watch today? So, Corey, who is your driver to watch today?
Man, I haven't been paying too much attention to Tier 1, but when I play with him a lot, Ham Newton, he was always a very consistent driver, starting P5, and I know he hasn't had like the perfect season, but I'd like to see him, see if he can come up through there and possibly get a podium, as well as pretty much everybody that qualified outside the top 10 with the different strategies. I'd like to see how they do.
Yeah, yeah. Ham Newton is definitely a consistent driver. He's very quick. I've raced with him before. To be honest, I like B-Dunk. You know, he's starting back in 14th. You know, France is always known to have some carnage at the beginning of the race. It should be interesting to see what kind of strategy he goes on, but he's a very quick driver. He's very consistent. Last week, I think he finished third on track, but he got fourth. Because of a removed penalty, if I can remember. So I think he is my one to watch as the drivers are on their parade lap, warming up the tires. Corey, do you have anything to say?
Honestly, I'm just really excited to see, like, if there is carnage, like how the different strategies are going to come up with safety cars and stuff. When we had our Tier 2 race, we had 2 whole safety cars and 3 VSCs within the first 14, 15 laps, and really made everybody change their tires and strategies a lot more than you would think. We had, I want to say, almost an average of 4 pit stops, 3 pit stops between everybody. So with the dry race here, though, at least as far as we see now, I'd like to see how everything goes.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go with the position change. I am going to fix the stream really quick. I just need to fix something. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Let's see if that works. We are back as the drivers are going through Sector 3. They're coming up to the start of the race.
And as we were doing that reset, I decided to look at the tire choices here. We have Warden and B-Dunk starting on the hards now, and then Caspita right in between them is on the softs. So already a difference of strategies from behind the top 10. Caspita definitely feel like he can come up through the field just a little bit, and then he's going to go on to the hards probably to the end of the race, and then B-Dunk and Warden see how they can stay with the medium runners, and then probably go on to the softs at the end and come for a really fast last little stint and see how they can attack at the end of the race here.
And the drivers are going up to their grid spots. Alderman Jr. is the final one. Oh, that's a good view. As the lights prepare to go out, 3, 4 lights, 5 lights. And the drivers are off. Here we go. Chandler Seda looks like he has a fantastic start as they go down into turn 1. Pretty clean through there, it looks like. Oh, and we have a Williams around. EOS Ham Newton. Oh, that's your one to watch, Corey. Wow, this is some tight battles. Oh, and there looks like McLaren is sliding.
Just kind of going back through the pack. I'm sorry, I was away for a sec there. Yeah, I saw Ham Newton, unfortunately. Yeah, my driver for the day. But looks like everybody's pretty much single file, but getting hairy right back here in 13th.
Oh, wow. That was a big move. That was a big block by Andre Muri on BRL Alderford Jr. And Alderford Jr. looks like he's cutting that. Has to brake. Wow, that was some interesting driving. Actually, my one to watch, B-Dunk, is already up 4 positions, and so is Warden. So very good starts from them. ERS Ham Newton, I really feel for him though. I could not see where there was contact, but he is very far behind and has lost 13 positions and now is in dead last. Hopefully he can regain that at some point and become back up. God, I cannot speak. Come back up the field, you know. We got Chandler Seda leading the pack around the final corner. He's coming up to the line. Oh, he's trying to break the slipstream. BRSR New Zealand Ryan is very close to Drolix. Might make a move here.
Boss Cookie looking down the inside of Warden for P8. Looks like he does get the job done, maybe.
And Warden is around. Oh, what a shame.
Unfortunate.
Like banged wheels. That is a shame. Boss Cookie continues in 8th position. B-Dunk gains another position from that. Looks like a massive train, first through 7th. And Boss Cookie's leading another pack that's developing. They are very close back there. B-Dunk is all over the back of Boss Cookie. Here he goes. He's going to go to the right side. Okay. Switch back to the loop. Let's see if he tries it. He can't. He's on that hard compound tire. He's not getting the run that really was looking for. We're going to stay with this battle for a minute, going through the fast section, fast right-hander. Can he get him down in this long right-hander?
All their little battling going on. Deer Hunter right there behind him, but Meanford not far behind that.
I'm going to go back up to the leaders real quick as we ride on board Alan Hugo. In front of him is New Zealand Ryan. He's sandwiched in between 2 Renaults, but he's got his teammate up there in 2nd, and Chandler is the lone Williams in 1st. Oh, and Taylor Clan gets a 3-second time penalty. multiple warnings. Looks like he just
Unfortunately, really early for him. Hopefully, he can keep it clean for how much time's left in this race.
Things are spreading out here a little bit. Oh, we have a yellow flag in sector 1. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, and it's it looks like
maybe Sparky went around, and Aldifer
Jr. Aldifer Jr. actually spun around and get a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, it looked like. Oh, that's a shame. That's a very, very hefty penalty. We're going to go on board with New Zealand Ryan. He is on the gearbox of the VSR hydraulics. That's not the coronavirus. No, I'm kidding. As we're going down the backstretch, going into a fast right-hander. Corey, you watching any battles right now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the back battles. We got Andre Miri. He's actually right here behind me in front, and then right in front of Hunter B-Dunk and Boss Cookie battle. They're all right here fighting for that 8th position.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down there to that. Actually, it looks like Alan Hugo, New Zealand Ryan, and all them, they're closer.
And your driver to watch now up 5 positions. Yeah, B-Dunk is actually going around the outside of Boss Cookie going into turn 1. Can he make it stick? A little bit of contact, but it does look like he does have the move done. Boss Cookie is trying to come back at him here. It's Ham Newton, unfortunately, gets a 3-second time penalty very early in the race as well. Boss Cookie does go back down the inside into turn 3. They come into the sector 2 split at turn 5, I want to say. Does get the move back.
And B-Dunk is over the back of Boss Cookie. Boss Cookie is really holding him up as there is a lot of let's see if B-Dunk wins the DRS. Will he go left or right? Oh, he's going to go to the right side. He's going to sail by him. Get the braking right. Yeah, he's got him. Very good overtake from B-Dunk. And actually, there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and DRL Aldifer Jr. is out. You cannot see what happened to him. Maybe he was hit. I'm not sure. Boss Cookie trying to come back at them. There's a battle between 3 spots right now. 9th, 10th, or 8th, 9th, and 10th, and Deer Hunter's absolutely going for it right now. Got inside of Boss Cookie, but could not make the move work. Andre Murray is going down 2 spots, and the yellow flag in sector 2 still. Okay, that was just all the car still there.
I'm not sure what happened, but Ham Newton gets passed by Sparky out of nowhere.
Hold up, Corey. There's a move being done by Hooplicious right now on Mex Stalo with DRS. Oh, he's absolutely sailed him. He's just sailed by him. All right. So as we continue, we have Chandler Seda in first, Rollins in second, New Zealand Ryan in third, Hugo in fourth, BRL Jarrett. Actually, speaking of BRL Jarrett, a 3-second time penalty. Track limits probably. There's a train right now between the Mercedes and the Renaults. Chandler's opened up a 1.5 second lead, 1.1 second lead over VSR Hydraulics, and it looks like Ryan might be going for a move here.
DRS down the inside. Can he make it stick?
Down into the chicane. Good braking. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. And actually, it looks like Hugo was going after Hydraulics there too.
Garrett right on the back of Hugo. Very low on ERS though. He might have to pull it coming into this long right-hander coming up here.
Will he make the move? Oh, I like that view. Oh wow, that was I thought VSR Hydraulics was going to send one on New Zealand Ryan up the inside, but he stays where he stays. These Mercedes are getting really, really close. I hope that they do not make. Oh, and BRL Jarrett absolutely sends one into the final corner. Very good overtake, nice and clean, but Hydraulics is all over the back of him. Or no, that's Hugo actually. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. That was Alan Hugo. Wow, these drivers are very close. The top 4. Corey, is there anything going going down past back in the pack?
No, I was so intrigued in that, but I wasn't really paying attention too much back here. But B-Dog did get back by Boss Cookie again.
Boss Cookie. I was just gonna say Boss Cookie just closed up on B-Dog through the DRS zone. Let's see if he can close the gap here, maybe overtake him. 5/10 away from B-Dog. Get that slipstream with everything available. He might be able to get him.
Ham did get past EGC Sparky again. He's looking down the inside of Mean Fern, not quite going for it. But after that unfortunate start from Ham, back up to 12th.
Hugo is all over BRL Jared. Oh, he's looking to send him. Hugo is getting really antsy. He's got a lot more pace than BRL Jared, and actually Chandler is checked out. He's 2.5 seconds in front of this pack of Renaults and Mercedes.
And what's unfortunate here for them is that all this battling is really just helping Chandler out. He's got the clean air, he's pulling away, and not using as much tires, and just playing right into Chandler's hands.
And we have a massive train here. B-Dunk through
Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky. Sorry, I'm doing way too much talking than I usually have to do since I'm usually the pit reporter, but tonight I had to step in, which I was very glad to do. And we're back up here with the second place through fifth. Andre Gary with a 3-second time penalty. Alan Hugo is gaining on BRL Jared. He doesn't look like he's way too far back. Rolex on New Zealand Ryan, though. Very close. Ryan does not have the DRS. Everything is really spread out right now. There's not much action going on besides these guys.
Yeah, there's about those two little packs of battles, but not much like real passes going on. Cam Newton looking around the outside of. Now down the inside of Mean Fern, maybe going to the faster
looking real race. Yeah, Hugo. I'm sorry to cut you off there. Hugo was looking real racy there for a minute. BRL Jared got on the curb. Had a slap of oversteer. It looked like Alan Hugo was sending around the outside, going through sector 3. And continuing down the straightaway though. DRS for both of them, so just one massive DRS train right now. Let's go back in the field a little bit. Let's see what's going on back here.
Casper already made his
on the hard.
Stop. He's 27 seconds back, so he should not be making another stop.
Oh, and Ham Newton is making a move on Mean Fern. They got it. No contact. Good move from Ham Newton. Ham Newton moves up to 11th after he spun out in the first lap, first corner. So he made up some 7 positions. Pretty good out of him. Very quick driver. B-Dunk still holding his own on the hards though. Against Boss Cookie and Deer Hunter.
Ooh, Boss Cookie gets a little squirrely out of that turn there, and does let Deer Hunter by.
Yeah, Deer Hunter just capitalizing on Boss Cookie's mistake. Oh, and Boss Cookie looks like he's coming back at him.
Yeah, he went a little inside, and he does get a 3-second penalty. A little bit of contact, wheel tap. Lost a little bit of ground there. Ooh, gets a little deep there as well. Cam Newton looking to pounce maybe.
Yeah, Ham Newton could get him down this next straight. The two McLarens, though, I really hope they score points because it has been really a rough season for McLaren. I know they are my favorite team in real life, and to see them struggling in BRL, Tier 1, that's a shame. As Ham Newton decides better of it. Oh, but he's going to have a massive run through here. Boss Cookie blocks him. I don't know, that might have been a double move, but a little bit of a lockup for Boss Cookie. This battle is getting quite exciting. as Cam Newton all over the near box. Looks like Deer Hunter is supposed to get the lead up a little bit. 8 through 11 is right on each other, and then Dean Fern is back in 12th, ready to get the leftovers. Cam Newton is gaining on Boston. He's going to try and around the outside, thinks better of it. Does a switchback move. He's going to get a much better run out of here, hopefully.
While this craziness is going on, Hugo has caught Jared, and Jared has also fallen outside of the DRS. He now just got back with inside DRS on Drawlex. And Drawlex and Ryan are having a nice little battle as well.
Yeah, I'm back up there. Jared is really, his pace is really falling. Hugo is still all over the back of him. Hugo trying to find a good run out of here. I think he might be able to get him.
And Hugalicious the first to go into the pits for the mediums.
Jared might.
Cam Newton and Boss Cookie follow him in.
Hugo thinks better of it. Behind Jared.
I feel like he really wanted to make it through lap 10. Started on the mediums, but man, they're in tier 1, man. They might have that better, a bit better than me. Sorry,
Corey, I was thinking the same thing. Corey, I was thinking the same thing. Mediums, like only 10 laps. That doesn't seem too right. I don't know what kind of racer you are, but I think I could have stretched those just a little bit further. Let's get back to the action now. I'm talking here. VSR Hydraulics is 4 tenths away from New Zealand, 5 tenths away from New Zealand Ryan. Chandler is checking out though. He's in his own little island. 2.6 ahead of New Zealand Ryan. He can control what he wants to do with his strategy. He could either stretch it, or he could pit now and do something like the other drivers and go immediately on the hards. Let's go through the pack here.
And Chandler coming in now.
Deer Hunter.
And Ryan going one more. See, now this is what I would be doing here. Carlex as well.
Hugo is in as well. So that leaves Ryan, Drolix, and Jared still out in the track.
And in my opinion, this is the best strategy to go to the end of lap 11 here.
And Warden is jumped up to 6 because of these pit stops. Also, EGC Sparky, Mead, Fern, and Deer Hunter are also in the pits.
Fortunately, a 3-second penalty for B-Dunk as well.
Oh, and B-Dunk! Oh, he's lost it! Oh, man!
Oh, no.
That's a shame. He was going so good. He just had moved up. Those hard tires must be worn out. I mean, he was really pushing the car at the early stages, trying to make some positions up and keep in front of the runners on the mediums, but his tire temperatures must be up there, because that did not look like a very gracious spin at all. And Chandler is now all over the back of him with DRS.
I want to see if this overcut works for Ryan Drollex and Jared here. It's only going to be about 15-20 seconds.
Bye. Yeah, let's go on board.
And Ryan's actually going one more lap. Drollex comes in, Jared as well.
Yeah, well, this is very interesting for Ryan to do. I actually think this is actually a better strategy for him.
Yeah, I think
the overcut
it was just kind of like, feel it was more of kind of like a team call. Jared decided, yeah, I'm coming in now. You're a little bit faster. If you can make them last one more lap, go for it. If not, I'll come in next lap. And I guess Ryan said, no, I feel pretty good. So
Chandler is out in front of Drollex. Oh man, Drollex just came out right ahead of Andre Muri, and BRL Jared is now behind Alan Hugo. So the undercut does work, and Hugo's actually going for a move on Taylor Clan. Taylor Clan on the 11 laps on the mediums has not hit yet. Andre Muri hasn't hit either. And Hugo and Jared both have to get first against Rollins. And Chandler's up the road. Beadunk is still out there on 11 laps with hard tires, which is expected. But after his spin, we don't know what his tire temps or grip is like.
I want to say it's about a 22-second pit lane, and right now Ryan's looking at about an 18 and a half, 19 seconds. So I think he's gonna come out just ahead of Drolix, but still about 3 seconds behind Chandler.
Yeah, we're on board Chandler right now. Let's go back in the pack here. Let's see if Alan Hugo can pick him up and put him down. Andre Muri is next.
Once again, Ryan going for another lap. His hards are definitely going to make it at this point. I think he just wants to see if he can push a little bit harder and catch Chandler early on, and then near the end of the race, his tires will still look better. Might work in his favor, but hopefully he's not losing too much ground trying to push him this far.
DRS on Andre Muri. He's going to move off to the left. Oh, wow, that was a late move by Andre Muri, it looked like. But he's going to have a better run on the fresher tires. Through sector 1 they go. Pulls up to the right, and he is Peru. Good pass by Hugo.
Garrett
is
following
trying to follow
through.
Sends it down the inside. Makes
Great
the move work. Hooplishes is on the back of Taylor Clan. Actually, Chandler just passed Warden. Flew by him on the straightaway. Casper with B12 and 3 seconds time penalty. Beadunk is still chilling in fourth with Drolix all over him right now. Actually, Drolix is caught up to him real quick on those fresh, hard tires. See if Drolix can make a move going into sector 3. Oh, and Beadunk just makes way for him. Smart play on Beadunk.
We do have Ryan finally coming in here.
Oh, yes he is.
Now I think his actual play of going this far on those tires, at first I think he wanted to come in a couple laps early. Oh, and Jared gets a 3-second time penalty.
What
I think he wanted to come in a couple laps earlier, but with all the traffic, just wanted to kind of pull out clean air and see if he can catch Chandler, but he's going to pull out just behind Chandler. Drolix jump him as well. Drolix just jump him, and Beadunk stays ahead as well. Stay ahead of Hugo. He doesn't stay ahead of Hugo.
Yeah. Come out in front of Alan Hugo and here on Jared. Oh, Jared, massive tank slapper. Good thing he held on to that. That would have been bad. Beadunk up to third still. He's still out there. He's got to pit at some point. New Zealand Ryan is all over him, which is helping Hugo and Jared stay with him. DRS is open and New Zealand Ryan can fly by him. Let's see. Hugo is too far back. Jared is too far back from Hugo. Chandler has a 3-second lead over BSR Drolix. Spread out now. Besides get through this traffic.
Hugo might be about to go for a move down the inside of Beadunk. It's a little wide, unfortunately. Jared right there to capitalize, looks like as well.
Yeah.
Now the inside. What a denting move.
Wow.
Almost slides out into him. They tried around the outside with an alternate corner. He does make it stick very well. Squeezes Beadunk just a little bit, but still a fairly clean move. Doesn't get the job done.
Oh, and Ham Newton's going for a move right now on Boscovy. Looks like
they've been fighting a lot this race.
Yeah. Ham Newton with the DRS open on Boscovy. Let's see what he can do. He's gaining. Will he go right, left? It looks like he's going to go right as Boscovy covers the left through turn 1. Shoots around the outside. Gets the move done. Will Boscovy have a better exit though? Nope. Oh, and Ham Newton time penalty.
It will be his second. Pretty sure only one on Boscovy.
Yeah, if you want to check those penalties, that would be great. I mean, these penalties are brutal here in France. Always have been, always will be, thanks to Codemasters. But Hugo with a 3-second time penalty in 4th. I'm not sure if that's his first. Might be. Right now the order is Chandler Seda in 1st with a 2.9-second gap to 2nd in VSR Hydraulics. We have New Zealand Ryan in 3rd, Alan Hugo in 4th, BRL Jared in 5th, Edunk, who's chilling in 6th. His teammate Hooplicious behind him in 7th, Max Stalo in 8th in the Haas. BRS Ham Newton in 9th. We got Boss Cookie in 10th, Warden in 11th, Deer Hunter in 12th, Mean Fern in 13th. Actually, New Zealand Ryan now with a 3-second time penalty. Let's go up to that, and B-Dunk is finally in the pits. Finally. Oh, I'm playing around. He needed a pit maybe a lap or 2 ago, but he had to go in those mediums, and they do need to stretch 11 laps for him now. Hugo looks like he's gained on New Zealand Ryan after New Zealand Ryan with that. Got that penalty. Chandler is still opening that gap up in VSR Hydraulics. Hugo is gaining on Ryan. Is he going to be close enough to make a move this time?
Nice little pizza run. Looking here at the penalties.
What kind of pizza?
Got some nice domino. But looking at the penalties, Hoopalicious got a penalty. Alan Hugo's up to 1. Cam Newton with USC Jared with 2. Boss Cookie with 1. Edunk with 1. Let's see, we got Sparky Mean Fern with 1. That's about it so far. Casper with
right
as
on
well.
B-Dunk just flying by Sparky on the fresh medium compound tires. Let's see if B-Dunk can get some points. I know there's about a 5-second gap. 3 drivers ahead of him for 10. I think he can easily cover that. He just needs to watch that tire wear as he's on the mediums stretch. I think the closest battle right now is actually Hugo and New Zealand Ryan for the final podium position in 3rd.
What I'm surprised to see is that Ryan's still outside, unfortunately outside this DRS zone, and he's not closing it as much as he wants to. I know his tires are only 2 laps better, but at the end of this race, I definitely think it's going to come into play.
I think Ryan's actually saving his stuff right now, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't look like it. He might just not have the pace today here in France. But Hugo is gaining. He's 2/10 away, going down to the chicane. Hugo is really pushing those tires. A little bit further. Yeah, this battle is pretty tight, and it has been tight all race long with the Mercedes and the Renault drivers going at it. Chandler Seda in the lead for all of the race.
Not really,
out now besides
not really too much. We got the little battle here between B-Dunk, Deer Hunter, and Mean Fern for P11.
Oh, and Jared with a 3-second time penalty.
Warden getting very close to Boss Cookie as well for P9.
Yeah, B-Dunk is got those fresh tires. Damn, I'm getting tired.
Hugo just goes for a pass on Ryan. Doesn't make it stick here. Puts 2 guys off the DRS break. Ryan looking to attack back.
Yeah. How's that pizza for you? I'm gonna tell you. Good. All right, no answer. Yes, it's Zach Good. All right, New Zealand Ryan is in fourth, just was passed by Alan Hugo. Alan Hugo does get up to third. The two Mercedes are 2 and 3, both in the podium positions. Chandler Seda still has a 2.8 second gap over VSR Trowix, kind of just chilling, zero ERS. Now he changes it up to 3. I kind of want to see Warden is all over the back of Boston right now. I do want to get down to B-Dunk in the here because B-Dunk is on those fresh tires, trying to come up through the field. Warden all over the back of Boston.
Nice little recap here on our
Warden
drivers
making
to
a move,
launch.
absolutely flying. Warden gets ahead of Boston.
Good. B-Dunk is your driver to watch. Now, like you said, just put it on those new tires, and he is attacking here at Deer Hunter. I just see how much he can come up through the field. Only up one position now, but I definitely think he's looking in a good position for a top 10. I got to watch. He's down 3 positions, but after that rough start, see him back in 8th. Been really good.
Yeah, let's actually see. Yeah, the fastest lap right now, I just wanted to check that, is actually Warden on the medium tires. Yeah, BRL Jared's up 2 positions from the start. Max Stalos is up 2 positions. Let's go back to the tires. Stick with New Zealand Ryan and Alan Hugo. They've been battling all race. Those times are a little bit. Oh, no. Those times are still there. This is to the leader. How bad I haven't seen this all race, but they changed it. Wow. These guys are just going back and forth. Let's go back to the pack. Everything is spread out. Oh, we got a battle there. EGC Sparky and Deer Hunter. EGC Sparky with some DRS. Oh, he thinks better of the move. He's trying to fake Deer Hunter out, going down into 1. It doesn't work out, though. He lays off. Oh, but he does get a better run. Will he send one on Deer Hunter? Nope, thinks better of it. Might get this over-under, though, here. A little bit of a switchback move.
Coming onto the DRS trade, he's going to have a good run, but Hunter will have DRS as well off the B-Dunk here.
See if he can get him. He's in overtake mode. They're both gaining on B-Dunk more than they're gaining on each other. Oh, he backs out of it. He uses Sparky. Smart of him. See if he can get that better run, and he doesn't. Let's stick with this battle, I guess. That's a nice view, the Emirates Fly Better sign. We are not sponsored by Emirates. Let's just throw that out there. Alan Hugo, 3-second time penalty in 3rd. That's going to shake up everything with New Zealand Ryan. I think New Zealand Ryan, can you check on New Zealand Ryan's penalties, Corey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's actually clean, like, no warnings at all. Either actually, no, he has 1 warning.
1 warning.
He does have 1 time penalty as well. And he's at 1 penalty and a warning, and Hugo just got his 2nd penalty, I believe. So if Ryan can keep it clean here and keep that distance good, we'll definitely be close enough. And I know Jared's got a couple penalties on him as well.
Well, how many penalties does VSR Duralix have? This could move Ryan up even further up in the 2nd. That's what what I'm wondering right now. Because this could change the points, because right now the points leader is BRL Jared, who is in 5th right now, and New Zealand Ryan is 3 points behind him. The two Renaults are absolutely dominating this season this year.
From what I can see, looks like Drawlex and Chandler both only have 1 warning, and Chandler just got his first warning about 2 laps ago.
Oh, EGC Sparky and Deer Hunter are back at it again. B-Dunk really has not made any progress. That's a shame after he put on those medium tires. EGC Sparky's all over the back of Deer Hunter. I'll tell you one thing, he's not very subtle with his movements. They're going on to
Ryan might be attacking Hugo.
Oh, really? Oh, yep, Ryan is attacking Hugo. Just a little bit as they go down to the second.
Sparky does get around Deer Hunter.
Yeah,
ooh, little.
That's what I was just about to say.
Little tap there from what I saw at the end of the battle. I'm not sure.
I'm sticking with Ryan and Hugo right now. Battle for 3rd position. Ryan does have it on track. Hugo does have it on track right now because of Ryan's penalties, but they are really. Oh, I'm sorry, Hugo. I just messed that up. I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit tired, folks. But we're still trying to get through this with some energy. Come on. Corey, you seen anything back there?
You know what? At this point, I'm just really surprised. Like, there's not as many different strategies as I thought. It's kind of just the 2 different strategies. But you know, some people pushing the tires a little bit more than others.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, this is a pretty boring race compared to the others, the last few. I mean, last week Canada was pretty exciting.
Yeah, unfortunately, not too much going on. It's been like really just kind of like, you know, single file racing, but couple battles here and there. You know, of course, back there in that P8 battle that we had early on, that was great. All the way like 8th through 13th battle, and a couple of battles up front. But right now, it's just kind of leveling out.
I'm gonna cut you off right now. New Zealand Ryan is within a 10. Valid Hugo. He's all over his gearbox and has been for the last lap and a half. But cannot seem to make that move. I mean, he does have 3-lap pressure tires. EGC Sparky's all over the back.
Boston
Yeah, Boston another 3 seconds. He's gained a lot of those 3 seconds today.
The thing I'm starting to think here is...
oh, and Ryan gets past Hugo finally.
Yes, he does.
Down
Yeah,
the straightaway with DRS. Casper 12. He's had a tough race. I don't know really what happened to him. He had a pit pretty early in the race, though. BRL Jared with another 3-second time penalty. Delicious is really catching him.
And I'm pretty sure Stylo
Yeah,
doesn't have a penalty. He might even catch up to him.
Yeah. That's not good for BRL Jared. Our points leader in BRL Tier 1. Chandler is still in the lead with a 3.8-second gap over BSR Drowix. Then comes New Zealand Ryan and Alan Hugo, and Andre Muri down in 15th gets a 3-second time penalty. 5th we have BRL Jared. Right on him within a second now is Hooplicious in 6th. Mex Stalo is in 7th. DRS Ham Newton is Corey's one to watch. He's in 8th after actually a pretty good recovery. And EGC Sparky, let's go down there. EGC Sparky just gets by B-Dunk, flies by him for 12th place. Oh, and B-Dunk, oh, that was a very interesting line out of EGC Sparky.
One thing I'm interested to see is right here on these last 3 laps, will that strategy pay off for New Zealand Ryan as he does go for the fastest lap there.
Beanuck can't capitalize on the inside. He did look like he was making a move to the inside, could not stick it. We actually have 2 laps to go. Oh, and Beanuck with a little tank slapper. Let's go back up to the front here. Hugo is on the back of New Zealand Ryan's. These two have been going at it all race. This is some good racing between them. Actually, what's just happened there? Oh, and Beanuck's actually in the pits. Wow, that's surprising. He must have pushed those tires and had really horrible tire wear. Probably go on the softs. Yes, he will.
I feel like they might be bidding for fastest lap, even though it's not going to give them that extra point. But are they really
take it from someone else?
But
that might be
that's both Ferraris, you know. I'm sorry, that's a Ferrari and Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo, but sister team. It's okay. You're good. All right, and Hooplicious is now 3/10 away from BRL Jared. Battle's heating up.
All the penalties he already has them, but get him on track, you know, it's just like icing on the cake. Thought he was actually going to go for a move there. My screen, he may have lagged, but now the gap's a little bit more, but he's definitely looking really racy. You might want to try and get him on this straight. He's definitely going to be within DRS, and he gets really close on the corner there.
Has to lock it. Yeah, had to lock it up there. DRS is activated. Duplicitous is going down that front straightaway, gaining on BRL Jared. Cannot get there, but gets pretty close to his first corner. Goes through this first S type of thing. I guess you could call it that. Going through sector 1 now. Yeah, the fact. Yeah, that's a better terminology. The thingy. Yep. Good one, Corey. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bliss is a little bit all over the track here, but is still gaining on BRL.
You go right on the back of Ryan, coming onto the back straight here.
Hugo is not giving up. 3-lap older tires than New Zealand Ryan.
Yeah, I was hoping that would come into play a little bit more of the newer tires from Ryan, hoping he would catch up the gaps on hydraulics, but Hugo just putting so much battle to him that never really able to capitalize on that. And now just can't get away from him. DRS is keeping him right there, and Hugo's still ready to pounce even though there's 3 laps old tires.
Sparky loses the spots at gear.
Sparky comes right back out.
Final lap. Coming on to the final lap. Chandler Seda, very, very clean. Good race today. Has led throughout the whole race, start to finish. Very well put together by 2-3 seconds, pretty much the whole entire race. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and it is Beanunk and Caspita. Caspita's off. I don't know if Beanunk and him had any contact, but that did not look too good.
I think he was just saying, he may have just said, hey, going for fast lap, you mind hopping out of the way, and you know, Caspita being back there on those old mediums, or on the old hards there. I guess had to let him go.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Hooplicious is going for BRL Jared. He does have overtake mode available with the DRS open. He's throwing the kitchen sink at it right now. Will he send her down to the chicane? Nope. Does not. Decides otherwise. Lays back.
Hugo did get around with New Zealand Ryan. Sorry for missing that, but Ryan is coming back at him. He does go for fastest lap.
I mean, New Zealand Ryan is on the back of Hugo. Let's just go up to the leader real quick. Actually, let's stay with this battle because New Zealand Ryan might send it in the final corner, but Chandler Seda is coming around the final corner.
Across the line.
What a race.
Yeah, great race. Just stay consistent the whole time. Good race on him, but I do want to watch this battle, see if Ryan can get a good exit coming on the final turn. Not good enough. But Hoopalicious, I do want to see if he tries anything going in this final turn. Jared does block it off nice.
Oh,
it's a nice little switchback move. Not quite good enough on exit.
And New Zealand Ryan actually finishes third. Alan Hugo. Oh, and BRL Jared just sends it straight to the wall. Not very
there at the end of the race. Jared, unfortunately, like I said, down to P7 with Stylo, down to P8 with Warden coming across the line. Wow. Knew he had a lot of penalties. That is unfortunate for Jared. All the way down to P8. Warden up to P7. Good for him.
10th. Mean Fern comes home in 11th. EGC Sparky, there's a big battle going on between Sparky and Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter gets him. Andre Murray gets EGC Sparky. Sparky's down to 14th, and B-Dunk is finishing up. Right now, he just got the fastest lap about a lap ago, a 1:32.0. Coming through the final corner with B-Dunk. Casper to V12 right behind him. 20 laps on the hard tire. Those things have to be screaming. Comes through 17th. Taylor Clan, final person out in the track. Still left to finish, and he comes home in 17th. What a race, Corey. What a race.
Yeah, it was just overall great race. But, you know, not too many battles going on. A little boring at times, but it's overall just great racing by everybody pretty much. I mean, Chandler just literally just pulled out to that gap early on and held it the whole race. Great pit stop strategy from him. Suzanne and Ryan, he had that different strategy going a little bit longer on the mediums, but I mean, you know, still holding in there for the podium. Beating Hugo on the penalties, unfortunately not on track, but they got all worked out. And then Drawlicks as well, just never really couldn't really catch up to Chandler. They were pretty much on par for that whole second stint, but no one else could really catch Drawlicks or Chandler today.
Yeah, what a race out of those guys. Chandler Seda finishing first in the Williams, VSR Dralix in second, New Zealand Ryan in third, Alan Hugo in fourth, Hooplicious, Mex Stalo, Warden, BRL Jared, BRS Ham Newton, and Bosco if you round out your top 10. After that comes Mean Fern, Deer Hunter, Andre Murray, EGC Sparky, B-Dunk, Casper to V12, Taylor Clan, and the only DNF of the race, BRL Aldafer Jr. Now we are going to get the top 3 in here in the party, so bear with me for a minute. Yeah, so what a race, you know, it was very good at the finish, very close and exciting between New Zealand Ryan and Alan Hugo and BRL Jared and Hooplicious. As the drivers are entering the party chat, I'd like VSR Dralix to check that box up there to include his audio. That would be very helpful. See if any of those drivers are coming in. Chandler Seda did win the race. Oh, Chandler Seda is now in the party. Chandler, if you can hear me, can you check that box to include your audio? That would be fantastic. So that was a great race out of you. You led from start to finish. Tell us a little bit about your dominance today.
And it was just doing the laps, really. Pulled the 1 second gap on Drawlex. I think he was making a mistake or two because it was just odd how the gap was increasing. But then after that, he was stuck defending from the Renaults and the other Mercedes. So that just helped me build that gap. And then from there, I just had a big enough gap I could just continue without worry.
Yeah, I mean, you really didn't get caught up in any traffic at the one and only pit stop too, so that really helped you. Any thoughts about that, or?
Yeah, no, I was looking. It seemed fine for me to pit, no problem. Though didn't, sure enough, no traffic.
Yeah, it was a great all-around race for you. Next week is Austria. How do you feel going into there? How's your pace around there? Do you feel confident? Are you scared?
I mean, it's just another track, but if I put in a little bit of practice, then I'll be set for it.
Yeah, well, congratulations today, Chandler, on your win. That moves. I'm not sure about the point standings and where they will move, but I'm sure that you will be moving up. Very good race out of you, sir.
Yep.
All right, our P2 finisher was VSR Dralix. Dralix, I would like for you to check that box. I'm pretty
It's
sure
done.
you already have.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your race, Hydraulics.
That was the Boarfest 1000 is what that was.
Unfortunate for Alex. Never really had any battles today.
I mean, first couple laps, I don't know. I mean, maybe I was still getting used to the heavy fuel and all that, and I couldn't get DRS even though the gap was always like right under a second or like a second on the dot. So I don't know. And then ERS saving on this track is horrendous. So then when I saw that Ryan was catching up on the straight, I literally just let him by so I could save ERS till the pit stops. And then when I made my stop, I didn't notice, I didn't realize there was a massive train of cars. I got pretty lucky when I got out in front of everyone, where Jared and Hugo kind of got stuck behind them, and then after that it was literally just counting down the laps.
Yeah, you were out there in no man's land for a few after that pit stop. How do you feel about Austria coming up next week? Any thoughts on that? What's your pace like?
I mean, I like the track, but in every F1 game ever made, I'm garbage there, so I don't know.
Well, you know, I wish you the best of luck next week. I'll be back with Danny Stevens.
Thank you.
Hopefully next week. Very good finish today, VSR Hydraulics. In third place, we did have New Zealand Ryan. You're second. He is second in the point standings. Ryan, if you could check that box, I think you already have.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your race. It was you did have a very good battle throughout the race with Alan Hugo.
No, not really. We were just trying to DRS each other, trying to catch up to the front two, but they were in another league apparently today, so yeah.
Yeah,
P3.
they were pretty quick. I mean, during what was I gonna say? During that pit stop, you did get caught in a little bit of that traffic. Were you nervous about that at all, or?
Nah, I stayed out longer because I thought maybe I'll be quicker at the end with better tires, but that didn't really happen. So
Yeah,
oh well.
me and Corey were both wondering about that because we did like your play in staying out those extra 3 laps than the other drivers, 2 or 3 laps. So, any thoughts about Austria? Next race, round 9.
It's one of my better tracks. So hopefully I can do a bit better than the third.
Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your P3 tonight.
Cheers.
Yes, sir. So that's going to wrap it up for on this Saturday night for BRL Tier 1. My co-commentator tonight was Corey. Corey, do you have anything to say to finish this off?
Man, I think pretty much wraps it up, man. Everything was pretty much answered for me.
Yeah, it was really self-explanatory, this one. Quite interesting. So again, I am John Webster. I did fill in for Danny Stevens and Dylan this week. We will be back next week, hopefully to the regular way. I hope you guys have a great week, and this was BRL Tier 1.